If you were unaware, there is a series of free Overwatch comic books that they put out occasionally to fill in the gaps surrounding the lore. Recently, we had a new issue of this 12-page comic book come out, and it follows the beginnings of a mission. But not just any mission, what apparently is Tracer's first active duty mission. Let's go ahead and tackle that now. It all begins in London. McCree is walking around the streets pointing out the air defenses to Overwatch. Looking at the screens are Jack, Anna, and Gabriel. But you may know Jack and Gabriel by the names that they go by later in their lives. Soldier 76 and Reaper. Jack turns to Gabriel asking what McCree is doing in London because Gabriel runs the Black Watch division of Overwatch, which is their Black Ops group. It's made up of Gabriel, McCree, and Genji. Gabriel wittingly replies, "Vacation?" Jack puts his hands on the table. "Gabriel, do you have any other assets lurking around? None that you need to know about." So Jack changes the subject to ask about the Null Sector. It's a blind spot for Overwatch when it comes to Omnics. You see, there's a situation brewing in England, and Overwatch is currently banned from operating in that country. Gabriel gets up and he walks out. Looks like the Prime Minister has it under control. But Jack and Anna begin to walk down the main hallways to talk about the situation, and Jack asks her, "Should we get involved?" I didn't say that, but in the end, it should be our choice. We've been taking a lot of heat recently. I don't think we could afford another public relations nightmare. Anna tells him not to keep the director waiting, but as Jack walks off, he glances at the training facilities. Inside is Genji trying to help Tracer learn about her new powers. Mercy is overwatching the training. As Jack walks in, she comments that they still really don't understand how Tracer's powers work. As they watch Tracer blink around and get behind Genji to open fire on him, Jack comments how it was a nice move. But Mercy asks Jack about the situation in London. Are they cleared to go in yet? He tells her not yet. She worriedly looks at him. People are going to die, Jack. I know, Dr. Ziegler. And with that, he leaves the training room. He tells Mercy to send up Lena Oxton, aka Tracer, once they're through with her training. As he sits in his office looking at the monitors, telling him how bad the Omnic situation in London is, Lena knocks on the door and salutes him. He tells her that he wanted to discuss her request for active duty, as he has concerns. But she interrupts him asking if those monitors are showing London. Jack nods his head and tells her that the Prime Minister isn't letting them in. But people are going to die, sir. She then points to the device on her chest. Do you know why I left the flight program to train with Overwatch? I believed that it could be an asset. I can make the world a better place. I fought to survive and I'm willing to fight for the world as well. I might be out of line, but I will not apologize. Jack closes his eyes. I remember when the Omnic crisis broke out across America. I enlisted for the enhancement program and Commander Reyes and I tried everything. But at the end of the day, Overwatch was the only way to win the war. We just had to be given a chance. Tracer stops him. You still have one, sir. Jack gets up and turns his back to her. Thank you, Oxton. That will be all. He then looks at his old photos, and another call from the director comes through insisting that he speaks with Jack. He tells him that he'll call him back, and he preps his new team, his new Overwatch Strike Force. Reinhardt, Torbjorn, Tracer, and Mercy all begin to head off. Overwatch just needs to prove itself, even if it has to give itself that shot. As Torbjorn walks into the bay, he sees Mercy and Reinhardt, and he asks, "So it's only the three of us?" Then with a blink, Tracer revives. Torbjorn turns to her. "Oh look, the cavalry's here. Name's Oxton. Good for you." They all begin to load up, and Reinhardt welcomes her to the team. Tracer then says to herself, "The cavalry's here. Not bad. Not half bad." And Jack watches from his window as the ship begins to take off into the sky. Now I'll give you the link to where all of these comics are located so you can read them all yourself if you haven't been watching the videos or you just want to get your own context as to what's going on. But the current running theory at the time of recording this is that this is setting up Overwatch's next big event, that we're going to get to participate in that mission. I don't know if that's true or not, and if it does happen, that'll be awesome. But if you ever want to catch me playing Overwatch, we do it a lot of times on our Twitch channel, twitch.tv/EligibleMonster. That's where you can find us playing Overwatch, Hearthstone, and other Blizzard-oriented games. Now, I hope you guys enjoyed this, and if you want more Overwatch content from us, please give this video a like. It does give us an idea as to what you're looking for. You can also subscribe to the channel, and you can follow me on Twitter and Instagram at Comicstorian.